Big surprise. I don't like public speaking. That's the only reason as to why I took an online speech class. Surprisingly enough, I found it to be extremely intimidating though. These are the reasons as to why I found it to be intimidating. The first reason as to why this online speech class was intimidating to me was because I didn't know anyone in the class. I wasn't able to make friends and have normal chit-chat during breaks or in between the lessons. And I hate that. That's what I do. I hate not being able to get to know anyone in the class. Emails and discussions are okay, but it's definitely not a place to make friends or get to know one another and joke around. I love actually going to a class and making friends. In one semester, you can make so many friends and talk, and it makes the class so much better. The second reason as to why it was intimidating is who our audience had to be. My 3 members ended up being my mom, my stepdad, and my boyfriend. All great people who I'm close with, but having to give a speech in front of them was awful. I'm not good at public speaking, and having to speak in front of people just makes it worse, especially when you know them and you can tell when they're judging you. When you know someone, you know their faces, and you can tell their face when they're like, this isn't good. So they didn't do this in a rude way, but it was kind of obvious, and it was just hard to do. And the final reason as to why I found this online speech class intimidating was because it's a speech class. Speech is awful. Now, there are some people who are excellent at it and want to do it all the time and everything, but that's just not me. I like to talk in class. You can't shut me up in class when we have class discussions. However, if you put me in front of a class to do a speech, I am a blabbering mess. It's just awful. And I did the same thing in this class. I'm just uncomfortable giving speeches, and that's it. Yeah. But that's not everything that intimidated me about this online speech class. To be honest, it wasn't that bad at all. I learned a lot of stuff about speech that I didn't think I would learn. And even though I didn't enjoy doing the speeches in this class, it was a pretty interesting class. And the group project made it a lot better because I got to interact with some of the group members. And everything that was on the quizzes was definitely not all common sense. So you really had to study and learn the stuff, which I found to be really cool. Overall though, I do not like speech, but it was a pretty good class.